Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching this video. I guess video update 1. This is probably update like 2 or 3. We've been trying to keep you guys all on top of what's going on here at GameBreaker and everything that's coming in as far as your donations go. Incredible what you guys have done. So thank you to each and every one of you out there who have donated so far. I've been trying to email you and I've been trying to tweet you as best I can back saying thank you to everybody. It's been quite overwhelming by how many people have come to our aid. As of doing this video right now, we are sitting at $24,916 that you have all donated towards our goal of $100,000, which is just amazing in just a couple of days. So thank you so much. The reason, just so if all of you understand, if you guys are going to the site for GoFundMe, the site's gofundme.com/gamebreaker. If you're looking there at the amount, there are other people who would prefer to donate through PayPal that doesn't show on GoFundMe. That's why we've been doing the daily updates to let you know what the real number is at, and that's where we're at. So basically 25,024,916 is the number. Still got a long way to go to reach our goal of $100,000. So please, if you have not donated, again, I will ask if you've liked any of our content over the years, what we've done. We've been doing this close to, I don't know, 5 years now of making content. And besides, telling people about the donations early on in our career, we've made it never asking the community for a penny. And believe me, I understand that content like this and media is generally consumed by the public for free. And that's why we never really wanted to come and ask the community for your help, but we are asking for your help. So if you can, afford to help us, please do go to gofundme.com/gamebreaker. Or if you do prefer PayPal, the URL is gamebreaker.tv/donate. That is the URL. You can go to the PayPal button there as well. So really quickly on an update, I'm going to try and keep these somewhat short because I can go on really long, but a few things. The last time you saw me on the video updates, things were really quite emotional and crazy. And I even forgot some things. So one quick thing I want to tell you guys about is just that this is kind of just an interesting and crazy story of actually one of the reasons why we're here this month particularly. And we had just found this out, and it completely just kind of in the emotional moment of making the video, I just forgot about this. We had also financially, so this month alone, we had 3 of our test servers that we use for development purposes, which usually sit idle and cost like next to nothing, a few pennies to sit idle, actually get hacked. And they were taken over by what we can tell some sort of spam bot account, or were possibly being used for DDoSing. We're not sure. We can't exactly tell what they were being used for. When we actually caught the issue, there was no traffic flowing through them, but there were massive amounts of traffic that were being turned on and turned off on these dev accounts that we didn't catch, to be honest. Neither did our service provider, and we got hit for a little over $5,000 in outbound charges on these servers. So we're trying to work that out with them. It doesn't look like we're going to be refunded much of that money either, which is incredible. But it is what it is right now. That's a whole nother story. But just to give you guys one other reason of why we were kind of caught in a pinch again this month in particular, it's not 100,000, it's 5,000, but still, that was one of the things that really hit us. So crazy story. The other thing I want to talk about in this video really quick, and again, not take too much time, is I want to answer the question a lot of people are saying, like, well, what are you guys doing to take steps to remedy the situation? So I want to go through them really quickly, and I'm not going to go too in deep with what some of these things are, because some of them are just like back end things that are technical, but you can do a little bit of research if you're interested in finding out more. Some of them were started to put into position even before this situation financially has happened. We started this, I guess, as early as back as maybe sort of December-ish. So the first one I'll tell you about that's very new for us is the deals page. Many of you have seen that we started posting daily deals to help you save money on video games, PC games, console games, hardware, peripherals, all of that. That is a brand new revenue stream for GameBreaker. So when you buy something through any of those links on those pages, yes, GameBreaker does receive a small percentage of that. So the more that you all use those, the more GameBreaker gets in return. We've actually been seeing some really positive results on the financial side with that, with some specific games, which has been great. We haven't seen the benefits of those yet. Again, we've just implemented that stuff, so things like payments and like that haven't really come through. But those are all in the works. So that's one revenue stream that we put in place prior to this happening, which would be ongoing. So if you guys are looking for games, PC, console, peripherals, we're going to start ramping that up even more. I think it's a great way that we can help you find great deals, save you money, and in turn, GameBreaker can make a couple bucks here and there as well. So that is one. The second one, which we are in the midst of working on right now, which has not been implemented yet, is something called RTB, which stands for real-time bidding, which is all the banner ads that you see on the site. And again, I'm not going to get too deep into this because it gets kind of, mumbo jumbo advertising language here. But right now, when we have remnant advertising, which is anything that's outside of a direct buy, we use Google AdSense. So basically, we put those up there. You're probably used to that. You've heard about Google AdSense. You know what it is. And then every time an ad is delivered or you click an ad, GameBreaker gets paid. What we are now moving over towards is we have partnered with another company who does something called RTB. And what they do is instead of only allowing, let me back up a quick second and just explain that most large organizations have like a full-on ad ops team, and somebody would be appointed to daily looking at all the different ad exchanges to figure out which was going to earn them the most money. So they would look at Google AdSense, they would look at this one, they would look at this one, and they would decide what ads they should be delivering to their viewers in order to increase revenue. We unfortunately don't have a full-time person that's able to sit here and do that all day. Hence, real-time bidding, RTB, and what we're doing is it's basically a company that instead of just delivering a single ad through a single ad exchange, every time a single person comes to our website or any page, in milliseconds, that ad block is being bid on by different exchanges and different advertisers. Hence, you should make more money per ad because they're actually bidding on it. So now you've got some competition there. So that is something we've been actually working on for about, it's taken about, I think about a month and a half. We've been in negotiations trying to work it out. It's not implemented yet. Right now, we're on target to be implementing that by next Thursday. Is what I believe it is, because there's a lot to this. It's not just as simple as just throwing some code up there. That is the second thing that we have implemented. A third one that we have done recently that we never really like to hear about or talk about is layoffs. And I'm not getting into specifics there, but people have been laid off at GameBreaker, unfortunately. That's a budget cut right there, unfortunately. And last but not least, and I don't want to spoil this one because this one is kind of fun and I want to reveal it in another video, but we have been working on something else that I think a lot of you will enjoy. It's fun. Let me see. Let's just say it involves this. And we'll leave it at that. But I do want you all to know that GameBreaker constantly, we're looking at everything that's going on here. We're looking at where we can make budget cuts or anything like that, always to save money. We're looking at increasing revenue streams. There's actually one or two that I don't really want to just speak of yet that we're in the middle of the works on as well, to have multiple revenue streams all over the place. I've been reading all the feedback from all of you, all the comments I can possibly read. Keep them coming. We love them. And we're internally just evaluating and talking about everything from, people are asking why we don't have a Twitch subscribe button or having donations more prevalent up on or a sub on GameBreaker. All of these things are great. And we are looking at all of them and trying to figure out what fits GameBreaker the best. Because to be quite honest, I never wanted to come to the community and hammer you guys for money. I didn't want to start putting buttons in front of your face to ask you constantly for money. I didn't want to put all these things in just kind of bombarding with you. A lot of you are coming back and asking how can you do this? How can you sub? How can you donate per month? And we're going to look at all that. And the last one, we're looking at as well as, maybe what might be nice for us in less terms of desperation, would be sort of the telethon model where once a year we kind of do some sort of big blowout 48-hour thing and we raise money that way. So a lot of different things up in the air right now that we're working on. We are reading everything. We are making changes, and believe me, all of your comments and all of your suggestions are not going unheard. With that said, I want to say thank you so much. I will continue these video updates to keep you guys in the loop, let you know what's going on. And I thank you for your support. We still got a ways to go, like I said. So help spread the word anywhere you can. Let people know that we're continuing to to try and raise this and reach our goal, because we'd really like to. We really want to keep going. We really, really, really want to keep going. And we know you love Game Breaker. We love Game Breaker. Have a great weekend. See you next week. And thanks so much to each and every one of you. Really, thank you so much.